Hey Scooby, you ready to make a video? You ready? You ready to make a video? Oh, let's make one. Let's make a video. You're my boat. When I get a kind of fat piece that's lenticular in cross section, I call that a biscuit. I like to get them 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 with the thickness, and then heavily grind the edge. I could use a bopper like this, but I'm prone to missing my striking spot. So I don't like to use this style of bopper on these biscuits. I have a 2-inch bopper here that doesn't have any lead in it. It's just a cap that's taped onto a polycarbonate tubing. It's 2-inch tubing. Just put a little tape on the end and then put the cap on and then tape the cap down. So a piece about this size usually only takes 3 strikes to completely obliterate the face of the biscuit. So let's try this out. We got let's see here. It's not a perfect biscuit, so some places are a little better to strike than others. Okay, so I'm gonna strike from this corner, one from this corner, and one in the middle. With this bopper, I can miss a little bit of my striking zone and still have the same angles. I don't have to hit a particular spot over here, just somewhere in this vicinity, and so there's very little chance of missing when you use this bopper on this shaped rock. Okay, I should have got a little bit deeper, but I didn't, but that's okay. Let's try we can see that very big flake there. Let's try, come from this end. Whew. That flake went all the way to here. Didn't get an overshot. This is exactly the best flake here. We don't really want overshots because we've shaped this rock down and we don't want to lose part of our edge. So this was an actual perfect biscuit flaking. Now we have a strong ridge right through here because of these 2 corner flakes. So you can come across here, getting a thinning across the middle. Okay, and in that strike, I got an overshot, but it was just barely an overshot. It took off a little bit of the edge, but it didn't hurt anything. So now look at this face, it's how flat it is. And there are 2 ridges here to come down and finish flattening out this side. Well, we need to come over here and thin this side before we do any more thinning over here. So let's come over here and thin this side. I'm going to make sure I don't have any sharp edges over here. And I'm going to one here, and one in the middle. There we go. All the way to the edge there. This is all the way to the edge. So people ask, well, how do you get a long flake? Well, make biscuits. You're going to get a long flake. Use a big bopper. Okay. Let's do one over here. I'm going to actually come up a little more from the base here because of this nice shape here. Whew. Nice big giant flake here. That's how you get long flakes. You make biscuits. Got a little cut here. Okay. We got a mass here that needs to go, so you can make sure to rip that edge. And now we go down on the bopper size. This is a 1.5 inch cap with no lid. Once you've got your big flakes removed, you can go around and do some trimming. Oh, my. Okay, got a little bit of mass right there, so make us a little spot here to run flake across that ridge. Oh, that was so nice. We got a nice thin piece here. Look how wide this piece is. It's nice and thin. So we made a biscuit shape, a kind of fat lenticular cross-section piece. And that allowed us to use a big bopper. And this big bopper drives those big flakes. Gets you thin quick. So with the biscuit flaking, you get a nice big thin piece to do something nice with, and you can make arrowheads out of the flakes. Thanks for watching.